YouTube was good, y'all. Welcome back to the club. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Tech Reels, and where we talk real tech. In today's video, yes, guys, iOS 17 is about to come out and release in about 30 minutes or so. Guys, watch this video before you guys update your iOS 17. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, join the club, join the crew. If you guys like videos like these, more on iPhone tips, how-to tips and tricks. All right, like, comment, subscribe, join the club, join the crew. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the first thing that you want to know is your device even compatible to receive iOS 17 to begin with? As you guys know, Apple is getting rid of the iPhone 8 series and the 10 series. So those two versions of iPhone are not going to be getting the iOS 17 update on their iPhone. All right, so first things first, just make sure that you have the correct iPhone. Okay, iPhone 8s and iPhone 10s are not going to receive this update. Although they received the update last year for iOS 16, this year Apple has discontinued it. So basically, you need an iPhone 10R or newer in order to run this update. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to back up your iPhone. Before we head over to and transfer your data over to iOS 17, before we update your phone to iOS 17, make sure you back up your iPhone. So how do you do that? You head over to settings, click on your Apple ID right here, click on iCloud backup, and then it might have been off. If it was off, turn it on. And even if it was already on, make sure that you back up either way, because we want a fresh backup before you back up your phone to iOS 17. Once you back up your iPhone, then you are ready to launch the update, the iOS 17 new update release. Once you completed your iCloud backup, you want to also make sure that you have enough storage when running this iOS update, in order to run this iOS update. So how do you do that? You go to General. From General, you go on to iPhone storage, and then basically you need to check for you have to keep an eye on your iPhone storage. All right, in order to run this update, you want to be anywhere from 7 to 10 gigabytes when running this iOS update, just to be safe and just for the process to be smooth and for the update to be running smooth. As you can see right now, out of 120 gigabyte used, I used about 97.9 gigabytes out of the 128. So I have about like 30-ish gigabytes left. So just make sure you have enough storage before running the actual update. Another thing when running your the update, make sure you're connected on a stable internet connection. Of course, you can run your update over, your data or cellular data, but that's not the most reliable and the most stable connection out there. So make sure that you're connected to a stable internet connection, whether that's your Wi-Fi or things along those lines. Another highly recommended tip is to charge your iPhone. You want to make sure your iPhone is charged before you run the update. Okay, you don't want to have a low battery when running the update, because that can create confusion to your iPhone and can really corrupt your phone. So make sure that your iPhone is at least 80%, and just charge it as you go, and just make sure everything's good to go. All right, so once you've done all of that, you followed all the tips and tricks that you need to do. You need to go. So how do you get to the update, right? What you want to do is you want to go to setting. From settings, you scroll down to General, then software update, and then from here, this is where iOS 17 is going to pull up on your phone. It's going to show up on your phone, right? It's going to be a huge chunk, roughly around 5 gigabytes. Like here, this is the public beta, but it's basically the same thing. It's going to look something like this. And then you're going to click on download and install, right? Once you do that, you're going to enter in your passcode. Once you enter in your passcode, you're going to be brought up with this thing right here. And then basically you're just going to agree and then run the update. Once you agree and run the update, and once all of that is finished, it's gonna look something like this. And instead of saying iOS 16.6.1, instead of saying that, it's gonna say, iOS 17. And then once you've done that, you want to click on here, automatic updates. And if it's toggled off, you want to toggle it back on, so that you get the latest and greatest updates on iOS 17. And for security reasons, you want that to be toggled on. So yeah, that's basically the video, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, join the club, join the crew. We growing up in here. Guys, we're at 321 subscribers. As you can see right here, we're at 321 subscribers, guys. Like, comment, join the club, join the crew. Alright, YouTube, we out. Peace.